First meeting of the town of Board of Aldermen for the town of Gibsonville for 2020. Well, first we'll have the invocation.
Please bow your heads. Dear Father in heaven, we humbly come before Thee at the beginning of the first Gibsonville Board of Aldermen meeting of the year 2020. We are thankful to be able to come together as a community to discuss the town's business. We are grateful for this opportunity to openly and freely cover important issues, concerns, and items of interest. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for the many blessings we have as residents of Gibsonville, the state of North Carolina, and as citizens of the United States. We ask for Thy guiding hand and spirit to be with us tonight so that we might listen and learn from our speakers. I humbly ask for a special blessing to be on the Board of Aldermen and Mayor Williams, that they may fulfill their duties and responsibilities as leaders as effectively as possible. I say these things in the name of Thy Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen. Let us stand and take place, please. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. Item number 2 on the agenda is public comments.
I'm going to make a comment.
Public comments. Ms. Gibson.
My name is Shirley Pearson. I live in Gibsonville, and I want to say yes to this number 5 update to 500 Church Street property, the old Gibsonville School. What are they going to do? Turn it into apartments or what? I mean, I'm asking anybody that wants to answer me.
We have it on the agenda tonight, so we'll talk about it a little bit. And
They don't know what they're going to do with it yet.
well, I'm.
What are they going to do with it?
The people that own will
Just
be,
let it sit back?
the people that own will be here tonight. And they'll be here tonight,
Uh-huh.
and we'll talk about it.
Oh, I see,
It's
okay.
item number 5 on the agenda. Item number 5 on the agenda is that property you're talking about, and the individuals who own it will be here tonight.
Okay.
And we'll find out what they're gonna do.
Yeah, we need to do something with it, because they don't need to tear down nothing. You know, and more money coming into town, so we can build Chief Ron Parrish, the best chief in North Carolina, and got the best police department in North Carolina, that new police station. And I don't want it started next week. Me and Ron Parrish, the chief, we want it started tomorrow. Don't wait.
Yeah.
Go ahead and start it. It'll take a while to build it. Because we need it now. And we need all the money coming into town we can get into town. Just take in more people, force them into the city, and build houses, and have some money coming in, more money coming in. Thank you. Oh, one more thing I want to say. Let's all get together, everybody, in November and get that porn-chasing star man out of that sinful man out of that White House. Let's get him out.
We hear you.
He's sinful. If he ain't a sinner, there ain't no sinners at all. And he's bound to be some sinners, or there wouldn't be no hell.
Okay, we hear you.
Because the Bible tells the truth.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're going to get him out.
Thank you.
And we're going to get that Lindsey Graham and some of them senators that's taken up for him, and McConnell in Kentucky and Lindsey in South Carolina. We're going to get them out. We're going to show them.
Thank you very much.
We're tired of all that mess.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Go Trump.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jean Hedrick. I live in Elon, and I'm the administrator of Concerned Citizens of Gibsonville and Neighbors of Gibsonville. So I let the mayor and the aldermen and alderwomen know tonight that the Concerned Citizens of Gibsonville group has not disbanded. It still exists. But the Facebook page I put on hiatus during Christmas, and enjoyed my Christmas so much that I don't intend to reopen the page. Instead, the meetings will still be filmed, and those will be posted on the Neighbors of Gibsonville page. So if you want to see those types of things and any updates about town hall, city events, like I'll often share postings by town hall. If they show up in my news feed, I'll share them on Neighbors of Gibsonville page to try and increase exposure. So please go to that page. You don't have to be a member to read what's on there. And if people bring it up or say that they're interested, please ask them to be sure to read the policy. It's posted at the top of the page. It's a simple policy, but it's very different from most internet forums because we really don't allow arguing or vulgarity or the use of words that you couldn't say in front of your kids without feeling bad about it. So the policy is clearly suggested, and it's a very positive page, and we'd like for it to stay that way. So any comments that you do have to make about what go on at town hall or anywhere in town really, on this page we strive to be very upbeat and positive and supportive. And if you disagree, then the best thing to do is just keep on moving and read the next post or comment that someone has shared. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any other comments? Okay, thank you. The next item on the agenda is item number 3, approval of the agenda.
Motion to approve.
Have a motion to approve, second. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries. Now, approval of the minutes, item number 4.
Make a motion to approve. Second.
Have a motion, second, question. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries. So I guess pending, if you're not here yet, so we'll skip it. Item number 7, it deals with the Church Street property, but the parties are not here yet, so I'll go down to the item number 6, appointments to the ABC board. Mr. Vice.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The ABC board, at the last meeting, the outgoing chair, Paul Koontz, mentioned the appointment of two individuals. The first one, the ABC board is recommending Sandy Moulton be reappointed to another 3-year term and appoint Eddie Rook to a 3-year term. Paul Koontz will be leaving the ABC board in January. We do have in your packet a letter from Ms. Moulton, which I say Dr. Moulton, and so you can read that, and if the board wishes to appoint these 2 individuals, you can move forward with that.
One over the other.
You could do it separately or do it together, I guess. Do it separately. Either way.
I make a motion we appoint Sandy Moulton and Eddie Rook to the planning board, to the ABC board. Second.
Have a motion, second, question. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Mrs. Moulton is already on the board, so she doesn't have to be sworn in again. But before, I would ask you to come up to speak up. Let me swear Eddie in so he can start work. Let's come up, Mr. Okay. This is Bill. I do solemnly and sincerely swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, so help me God.
I, Edward Rook, do solemnly swear and sincerely swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, so help me God.
This time I won't read it on. Second one, I
I, Edward Rook,
do solemnly,
sincerely swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the state of North Carolina and to the constitutional powers and authorities which are or may be established for the government thereof, and that I will endeavor to support, maintain, defend the Constitution of said state, not inconsistent with the Constitution of the United States, to the best of my knowledge and ability, so help me God.
finally, I
Edward Rook, do swear that I will and truly execute the duties of the office as a member of the Gibsonville Alcoholic Beverage Control Board according to the best of my skill and ability, according to the law, so help me God.
thank you, Mr. Brooks. You're now member of the ABC board. Thank you. Just let, what's that?
Thank you.
Just let me say,
Hey, thank you.
Congratulations.
thank you. Just let me say this, if you haven't been into the new ABC store, you're missing something. It's beautiful. Mrs. Moulton, would you come up and want to speak?
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Greetings to all of you and those of you who were re-elected or elected for the first time. Congratulations on your election. I wanted to thank you for the opportunity to serve again and to tell you that we have had a very successful renovation of the ABC store, and I appreciate the mayor's comments. Even those who may not be patrons of the store would perhaps appreciate the refurbishment, the remodeling that has been accomplished in that very old building, which is about 100 years old. And as you might expect with any construction project, especially old buildings, there were lots of problems that we ran into. So it took a bit longer and a lot more money to complete. But I'm happy to report that people have been very receptive to the store, and I think that things will go quite well for us into the future. We are facing some new challenges because everything basically is new in the building, thanks to the remodeling. And we also have a new manager. I don't think he was able to come tonight, but we, in addition, have our retiring manager, Janice Flowers, and I'd like to recognize Janice. She served as manager of the ABC store for 25 years.
Wow.
So she deserves a round of applause. That's right. Don't be shy. At any rate, we appreciate very much the support that the town has given the ABC store, and we will do our best to carry faithfully our duties. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. We'll go back to item number 5. I think I saw the individual come in, Mr. Baxter. Did you want to introduce him?
Sir, Mr. Mayor, we do have the property owners of 500 Church Street, Gibsonville School. It's Alex and Lily Sherrod.
What's the name again?
They can,
Okay.
they're here, Alex and Lily Sherrod. They're back, I may have mispronounced my last name. I apologize if I did. But just to ask, the board will be asking for just an update with you guys, what's going on with the property, and just to let the board know, and they may have some questions for you. Thank you.
Would you come up front?
Oh,
Come up to the podium.
should I go?
Yeah.
Oh,
Give your name.
this is my first time. Hi, everybody. Happy New Year. My name is Nini Sharak. I've been working with this 500 Church Street. So any questions, I'm happy to answer.
Yeah, what are you doing? When are you going to do something with that bill?
Okay, the story of this building is a little bit long because everybody knows it's a bigger project. So since we are under contract, since we closed, we have been working with the architect trying to do the plan because it's because of the size of the building and also the cost of the renovation. So that's why we have been trying different options, for example, multi-family. And finally, we decided to go with the market rate senior housing. So last year, we have been working with the architect and also the consultant, get approval for the historical tax credit. However, the operator is a little bit too late. So we are under contract with the brokerage company in March last year. So their contract will be by March of this year. So if by end of March we don't have an appropriate operator, then we are going to try another plan. But right now the good news is right now we are negotiate with 2 operators that are promising. Now one of them is in Canada. We have been talking with them for in the past 4 months. So we discuss the terms and the payment, and hopefully the rent from the operator will be able to pay for the mortgage of this project. This way we can at least break even. So as long as we sign contract, we are going to jump in right now. So we have a financer already, we have the builder ready. The only thing we are waiting on is the operator. So that's why it takes a longer time because the size, the location, the population, they also needed to consider all of those factors. So I appreciate everybody. Thank you very much for your patience. We really want to do our best to bring something, fix the building to help the community make a better place for everybody.
What do you plan to do with it? And I don't understand
Okay,
operator.
so the plan right now is we do market rate senior housing, which means like our 1/3 is for independent living, which for people that are over 75. The other 1/3 is for assisted living. Basically, they just get out of the hospital, they need somebody go there, take care of them 24/7. And also about 10-12 units, we are going to do the memory care for people they have like a dementia. That's why we need to coordinate with the operator because they have to have a very good connection with the hospitals, physicians. So the reason we go with this is because it will allow us to have more units so we can have enough rent to justify the cost of finish the whole renovation. Yeah. So we have tried our affordable housing before, but we have gaps. That's why.
Have you been over to this building and been through it?
Yes, we went there multiple times. We showed to the builder.
It is a safety issue.
Yes, I
It's
know that.
falling in.
I understand. So we are working on that. Basically, we really work hard on that. So far we have done the design, the work with the financer, with the builder, with the developer, with the operator, with the consultant. However, from the project perspective, we have to finish the feasibility first. So we are hopefully we have been done like 90% of the work right now. We're almost to the end.
So, if I could ask,
Yes.
if I'm getting this right,
Okay.
you are looking to build a building based on the fact that you have a foreseeable contract whereby someone is going to manage a senior living facility.
Yes.
And only then will you actually initiate construction on it, because prior to that, you're not guaranteed
No,
any
we
income.
have a plan B and a plan C. So the
Okay.
plan B is right now, actually, we already started working on that. Plan B is to make it like a senior housing or affordable housing, like a Section 8. However, it's dedicated to the senior citizen.
Okay.
Okay, this is plan B. Plan C is we can do like a market rate multifamily.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, just doing some research on the property in general, and it looks as though, from the Historic Preservation Foundation, it went to one of your LLCs, and then in 2019, ownership is transferred to a second LLC called EOC Investors LLC. So is that an investment group or consortium that technically owns the property, or is that just an LLC's name that owns it?
Actually, okay, the owner of the property is a company, they have
Okay.
multiple shareholders. So me and Alex, we are the manager of the company. So we
Okay.
have shareholders, that's why we are very confident from financial point of view, we have money ready. But however, we have to have everything together before we start.
Right,
Yeah.
right, okay. And so do you have a time frame for 2 and 3, and have you ever built anything like this before?
Oh, yes, so actually after we close this project,
Mhm.
so far we have done 2 projects. So one of those is in Eden, which is very similar to this one. The reason we are so confident for this property because the one we are working on in Eden is very similar to this one. They have a smaller size studio, like 300, 400 square foot. We are rented to a senior citizen. Right now we have a long weekend list. So what we are going to do is we are going to copy the same practice in Eden to Gibsonville. Also, meanwhile, we are going to use the same group of contractor to tackle this project. So we are happy, you can Google search our project. The address is 602 Henry Street, Eden, North Carolina. We closed in August, and now we transformed to our Eden luxury apartment. We have 100% full occupancy right now. So when we took over, at that time, they're like 60, 70. Yeah, I think that experience will be very helpful to fix this building. That's the one that was a hospital before, the building like 1920, even older than this building.
You know, because as I was looking through just public records on the internet, you know, by nature, I'm very inquisitive, and so I'm searching. So when I look at the actual business address that you show on your filings with the Secretary of State's office, there's many tenants that wind up coming back to Suite 201. And I was just wondering, because on a few of those projects, G&T Group Ryan is actually the registered agent for that. So I'm just trying to figure out, to me, as a town official, because I have residents complaining about, you know, the safety issue and the concern of leaving the property. My concern is, what's going on, you know what I mean? And so I respect what you're saying, and I take it at face value, but when I'm looking, I don't necessarily see, you know, like a long history. I understand this is your second project, so if you could just, one more time, it was 602, and what was the street address in Eden?
Henry Street.
Harry Street?
H-E-A-R-Y.
H-E-A-R-Y Street, okay, awesome. And you know, it's been a while, you know what I mean? It looks like you guys took over ownership in December of 2017. So, you know, we've got, obviously, kids play after church. There's 2 churches right there. And, you know, the town's worried about a potential liability. Gosh forbid somebody's back there. You know, they still use the gym back there, whether the elementary school, a lot of people park there. People go to the library. So, I mean, from my point of view, we'd like to get something done quickly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I would say, I'm sorry, yeah, actually, you know, we also wanted to get this done as soon as possible because we have pressure from the shareholder, also the safety issue concerns us as well. And that's very important, so.
Sure.
So you're saying March?
Yeah, so we have a contract with a national brokerage company. Basically, they're looking for operator for us. We signed a contract with them in March last year. So the contract ended by March this year. So during this 1 year, we get like 10 different operators, but many of them, they say, oh, because the location of this town is only have 7,000 people, and also it's too far away from the hospital, we just feel like the rent, I cannot pay that much so basically the rent cannot be enough to pay for the mortgage of this place. So now we have 2 left over, so they are very promising because we say, hey, it's like a Burlington area, the close to Greensboro. Right now also because some people, if they cannot afford the senior living in Raleigh, they can move to here, it's only 1 hour away. So right now they are very promising, we are in the process to negotiate. So actually, you know, so we know this project has been sitting there for a long time. Many developers, they cannot proceed because the financial numbers cannot work together. So we have been working very, very hard to find people to be able to at least break even. So we don't need to make money from this project because we feel like it's ready, it's We really want to help this town. We have been sit down 2 years, and we really want to get this fixed as soon as possible. So as long as we can break even, so we are going to jump in.
Well, we understand that, and I think the board will be, receptive, and we intend to work with you. But we're at the point that we're probably gonna need some type of time frame where that building's gonna have to come down. The safety issue. We have teachers and principals over there that stuff blowing off the top of the building, and while the kids are playing, and like Mr. O'Toole said, a lot of kids around playing around there, and the gym stays wide open. So, it's good to see that you're thinking it's gonna be March, but when it gets closer to that aspect, I wish you'd come back and give us an update.
Oh, yes, of course, yeah, actually, our plan, last year, we already have our initial plan. So the initial plan, for example, the stage number, we are gonna have like a two phase. Phase one will be, replace the entire roof, also put a new roof on the floor swing, I guess, floor swing. Of course, we are gonna have some structure repairs to make sure the structure and the roof is good. So after that, then we are going to work on inside. So we have everything ready already. So if as long as the operator sign contract, it should be moved very fast.
Okay. And like I said, we'll be in touch, and this is January, so in a few weeks, I'd like for you to schedule to come back and give us an update, because March is about as long as that I think that we're gonna wait before that we're gonna have to do something.
Of course, yeah.
Mr. Lee, you have a question?
I do.
Our attorney.
What has your LLC or LLCs done in the last 2 years to maintain a safe atmosphere over there at this site?
We have a dedicated person. He was here. His name is Carol, right? Alex.
Carol?
Yeah. Okay. So he has been take care of this building, cut the grass, and
Specifically, what has he done?
cleaning up the site, and also we have done like do the blocks, you know. So I think Alex team is in charge of this in detail. We can definitely give you an update after the meeting for what specific he has been done.
Like the roof that's caved in?
No, roof caved in because that's because you have to the reason we cannot just replace a roof. So we have to fix the structure from deep inside, which means we have to fix the entire frame for the 3-story. Before we know what we are going to do, then, for example, if you say, okay, I want to put a frame right now for senior housing. However, if I say, okay, we don't have an operator, then we have to remove everything, to demolish everything, and then put it in multi-family. That's why right now we are on hold, because we have to know definitely which road we are going to put a frame and then put a roof on.
I understand. This board's concern is what if one of those children gets killed?
Oh, yeah, that's one of our concern. That's why we are trying to do this as soon as possible. And also we put signs. If you notice that we put multiple signs. Okay, this area it's under construction, or it's you have to wear one of those helmets in order to get in. So we have different signs to remind the people this place is unsafe. They have to be very careful. Don't get in. Yeah, we have signs.
Needs to be fenced up.
And we also have fence there too, so but if you have any suggestions, feel free to let us know. We are happy to do whatever we can to make the place better. So we are trying very, very hard to do our best to fix this place.
I have a question about the security of the building. Has that building been secured? Meaning, if the kids navigate their way through the fencing that's around it, are the windows and doors locked?
Yes, they do.
Okay,
Yes.
just checking.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
thank you.
the windows are doors locked, and also we have a fence there. We have the sign around the building. We have like 5 or 6 of those around every entrance of the building.
Help me to understand, what's the purpose of your contract? Do we have to complain to get the grass cut? So what's the purpose of your contract with someone that expires in March? What have they done?
Oh, okay, the contract is for operator. They have to, which means the tenant You have to have somebody rent this place in order to get the money to build this place. For example, because immediately when you start the building, you have to pay the mortgage and all the financials. So basically, we are looking for tenants to lock in this place for 5 years, 3 years, or 10 years, and then start. And that's the purpose for that. Because the operator, they have to get a license. They have to be specialized. They're very specialized. They're like, they have to somebody run nursing home before. Typically, they are registered nurse. They run one of those senior houses. Because the rent is like $3,000 or $4,000 per unit per bed. It's not like multi-family. Multi-family we can do ourselves. But for this kind of thing, they have to be very specialized.
And does your involvement with the building stop at landlord? So once you get an operator in there, that's all you are essentially is going to be the landlord of, and the operator is the tenant?
Right
Or
now,
will you have other involvement in the building?
actually, right now we're not. We don't know exactly yet. So our team, we do have a doctor before. We do have a nurse. However, they are not very specialized in this area. They have to have a very good connection with the physicians.
For like a home health agency, you had a nurse?
Yes.
And Dr. AAA?
Yeah, they're more like is a home place of maternity, something like that.
Okay.
They're more specialized. So we do have some healthcare background. However, we prefer something more specialized, like a company. They are very experienced. They have a broader connection, a lot of resources to support this place.
Okay.
But of course, if they can't, for whatever reason, they need something, we're always there to help them to get whatever to make this place up and running.
Mr. Shepard has asked you to come back sometime after March. What will you be able to tell us after March, in March?
By March, we should know definitely which way we are going, because right now we prefer senior housing. However, we don't have a definite contract yet. So by March, by end of March, we should know should we have a contract with the operator or not. If we do, we go with the senior housing. If we don't, we go with our affordable housing.
But in the next 3 months, you're gonna know more than you know for the last 2 years. Because I remember someone telling me that October, they'll be asking me to cut the ribbon. That was 2 years ago.
I think that at that time they have, because they have an operator at the beginning, they want to do operation themselves. So later on, after the evaluation, we feel like it's better to use a third party operator. That's why the timeline changes.
Anybody else?
I appreciate you coming, but I think we're gonna look more forward to your next visit and a little more information.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here anytime to answer any questions. If you need me to be here, if you have any question, you can just ask me to send me an email, so I'm very close here. Yeah.
In the meantime, would you keep our town manager, Mr. Baxley, updated as to what you're doing, so we'll know you're doing something.
Okay.
Right now, I tell you, I'm skeptical about the whole project.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it'll go because it'll be a big asset to the town of Gibsonville.
Yeah,
But,
I agree. So